It was Tiger Williams in the 10th round. We'll be back.
That's Shavers to your right. Henry Clark moving around a little bit.
I look for Shavers to take the fight to him because he is the puncher, and Clark is a good boxer, but not all that stiff in the punching power. And Shavers hit him an overhand right then over a left jab that seemed to affect him a bit.
Earnie Shavers at 213. He's on your left, and on the right is Henry Clark at about 222. But Shavers looks to be the stronger, more compactly built guy.
Well, without question, and I do know one thing about Shavers. He's a front runner. If he ever gets behind in a fight, he tends to just stay that way, behind.
Did he ever lay that good right hand on Jerry Corey's jaw?
I don't know. I saw it in the film next day, but it didn't bother me.
Okay, round 1 of 10. Shavers and Henry Clark. Ooh. Right hand might have just barely missed. It backed Clark into the corner above us. That's Shavers to your left, throwing that jab out.
Something I saw in the first fight with him, Tom, that Shavers used the jab extremely effective. He was doing it all night and landing it, and it scored a lot of points. In fact, it closed Clark's right eye in that fight. And we're going to have to see what happens tonight.
Clark looks like he's handling pretty well. Takes that right hand high, but doesn't look like it did much damage.
Well, Clark is a cagey fighter and an extremely good defensive fighter, and he's not going to be the one that's just going to get hit one shot and get out of there. I guarantee you that.
Shavers is the aggressor now, moving across, overhand right. A little bit low with that left.
Good right hand by Shavers again. I don't really think that Clark is hurt because I said he is a good defensive fighter, and he's doing a good job of letting those punches go off the shoulders and off the side of his head.
Henry Clark to your right. From San Francisco, California. Earnie Shavers, by the way, is from Warren, Ohio, and he is laying it on Henry in this first round. Clark trying to hold and grab and hold on. Comes out with a light jab. He hasn't thrown much.
He's been mostly on the defense in this round. And I'll tell you one thing about Shavers. He tends to be a 5-round fighter. Anytime after that, he tires. Because you can see his upper body. He's built extremely strong, so he does tire quickly.
He would tend to scare me to death in round 1. I'll tell you that. He looks pretty tough. Round 1 of 10 now. And on the far side now, Shavers has him in the other corner across the ring from us.
In that round, Shavers dominated the round, and I think he's going to probably dominate the first 2 or 3 rounds until Clark starts getting his confidence. And Clark is an extremely slow starter. When he starts boxing and everything, I think it might become a good match.
Hey, Robert.
Round 2, and Henry goes back, and here comes Shavers right out at him to meet him. That's Shavers on the left. Henry dancing around a little bit. Looks like he may have gotten loosened up after the first round.
Well, he's, as I say, a good boxer, and it's not going to be an easy fight for Earnie Shavers. He's not going to walk through him. I guarantee you that.
Clark weighs 222 and moves around a little bit. Lands the left and tries to hold on with the right as he moves into it.
It's kind of a looping lead left hook, and Clark is not known for his punching power, so I don't expect him to knock out Shavers.
Pretty good left that moves Henry back. Shavers, the man on the left, has the punching power, but looks like he's trying to keep things loose a little bit. He might be tight already in round 2.
Well, that's the tendency for big punchers to throw it all away, and then they don't know how to recover it. I'm surprised Clark's not using his left jab. He's the boxer of the two, and Shavers is using his jab strongly.
And the big right hand is that one right there, is that Earnie Shaver trademark, isn't it? Coming out over the top, the quick right hand, the jab can keep that off, huh?
That's right. You got to use a defensive left jab for a guy like Shavers.
Combination by Shaver, still not landing much, but really punishing Henry a little bit. There's the hook by Henry. But as Jerry Quarry said, not that good straight moving jab.
That's it. Shavers not landing anything solid. They're glancing blows and nothing that are really hurting Clark. But they do take their toll over a period of time. He got hit a right hand on top of the head there that seemed to affect him.
Henry in a little bit of trouble. Looks like most of them are not landing, but a few are.
You can see the defensive moves he's making, weaving and bobbing to where he's not getting hit solid with the shot. He appears to be hurt a little bit there.
Again, he's not moving as much as Jerry has anticipated. Henry Clark, a little bit flat-footed for a boxer, misses with a hook wildly and then gets staggered a right hand to him by Shavers.
He got hurt by a hit on the back of the head with that shot.
Take a look. Shavers will see if he's a finisher or not. Henry is back in his own corner, and it has been stopped. LaBianco has stepped between the fighters.
Apparently, he does have that punching power, Tommy.
Tell you, Henry was looking at him like there wasn't much going on, and then Ernie hit him with that right hand, then fouled him with another right hand, and quickly it was taken care of. He did not waste a lot of effort in doing the job.
Yeah, he did a good job of following it up, and that shows a good killer instinct, and I think the referee was right in stopping the fight at that point because Henry was hurt.
Okay, Jerry, look at this now. Let's try to analyze when it took place.
Well, the punch I saw that hurt him came on the back of the head, and right here, you'll see it.
Right? Oh,
see
yeah.
It?
Oh, yeah.
Right on the back of the head. That's an illegal punch. It's actually a rabbit punch, but he got away with it and got a victory out of it.
Ooh, there's the fourth right hand, a pretty solid one. A hook that brings it back up, and that hand just missed because of the hook, as you've said.
There's a right uppercut that came in here that was a vicious shot.
And
right
there it is. And LaBianco was right there to part it.
19 seconds.
2:19 of the second round. A knockout. Earnie Shavers over Henry Clark.
After that was over, Shavers' handler